What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know, boxer, coming back at y'all with another one, man. So I've been wanting to do this for a minute, but I've always kind of skipped around it. But I just recently saw a video about this or whatnot. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about this, man. It's just what you remember how they used to do Throwback Thursday? So we gonna bring that back. This is Throwback Thursday. Somebody asked me on my opinions or my thoughts on the Mayweather and Ortiz situation. Now this obviously is over 10 years. This fight was over 10 years ago, probably about 13 years ago. But the only reason why I'm doing it, cause like this was brought up to me like a while ago, and I remember seeing it, but I just never like answered it. But I saw like a post on Instagram today about this fight, so I'm like, you know what, man, let me go ahead and talk about it since I got a little time today, right? I got a little time right now. I'm actually about to get ready to take my daughter to the bank so she can open up her bank account, which is really, really dope. So that's a milestone in my life and hers too. But anyways, before I do that, let me go ahead and get to this, all right? My thoughts on Mayweather versus Ortiz. All right, so this is going off of the Dome, but I believe they fought like September 17th of 2011. But I know for a fact it was in September. It might have been the 14th or the 17th, one of those days. Anyways, you know, obviously Victor Ortiz came off of a very impressive victory over Andre Berto. Victor Ortiz wasn't even the favorite in that fight. It was an upset, but it was a fight of the year candidate for sure. And you know, Andre Berto, it was a great fight, a fight that Floyd Mayweather was at. Him and 50 Cent with her, and Victor Ortiz ended up winning. So then he fights, you know, he gets to fight with Mayweather. Victor Ortiz won the WBC belt, if I'm not mistaken, and he gets to fight with Mayweather. All right. Mayweather, when they fought, I thought that Mayweather looked sharp as hell in that fight, like just sharp. He looked really, really sharp. Probably the last time, that was the last time I've seen him that sharp. I don't think he's been sharp since that, like that sharp since that fight. You know, he looked good against Canelo. You know, he was defensively aware, but he wasn't sharp like how he was, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Go back and watch Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz. Like, you'll see how sharp he was with his punches, with his defense. He just was sharp in that fight, right? Victor Ortiz, obviously a solid, well, at the time, was a solid opponent. Had only lost to Marcos Maidana, and I can't remember who else he lost to. And you know, he a big guy at welterweight, and I was, you know, he came in there, he came to win. I believe it was the 4th round. Mayweather was winning the fight to me. Like, Mayweather was catching Victor Ortiz, and in the 4th round, like the beginning of it, Mayweather was starting to unload with combinations. And that's when I knew, like, man, well, even before I get to that, one thing that Mayweather was doing that I really appreciated was how, you'll see him when he'll throw the right hand and he'll drop and dip underneath Victor Ortiz's left hand. Like, Mayweather was just so sharp that fight, in my opinion. And Victor Ortiz in the 4th round, at the beginning, like, you know, Floyd started opening up with combinations and landing shots on Victor Ortiz. And, you know, Victor Ortiz had a few moments. Like, he had a moment where he caught Mayweather, like, trying to, I don't know if Mayweather was trying to slip or about to slip, and he caught Mayweather with a straight left, and kind of drove Mayweather to the ropes a little bit. Victor Ortiz started unloading on combinations, but they were missing. And then, like, he was missing the combinations. They was rolling off of Mayweather's shoulders and arms, and it was like, again, it just goes to how sharp Floyd was. And then Victor Ortiz just leaped up and headbutt Floyd. Like, he leaps up and he headbutts Floyd. And this was at the end of round 4, I believe. And when he headbutt Floyd, he actually left a cut at the on Floyd's on Floyd's like chin. He left a cut or like a gash on Floyd's chin. The only reason why I knew that, it was because they showed it at the if you watch 24/7, they had the little epilogue, and when Floyd was backstage, you know, he showed like the little gash that he had from the headbutt, which means there was a significant headbutt. So Victor Ortiz, you know, at that moment, like, I think Joe Cortez was the referee. But I guess at that, after he headbutt Floyd, Victor Ortiz realized that he was, you know, out of his body, and he kind of snapped back to reality, like, dang, I just really did that. So Floyd obviously was pissed, as anybody would be. Now, I want to, okay, a lot of people, this is where a lot of people get it mixed up, right? So, all right, so Floyd, you know, Floyd was pissed. Joe Cortez took away a point. I remember I was watching a fight with someone that was not fond of Mayweather. He couldn't stand, he hated Mayweather, bro, because he felt like Mayweather was ducking Pacquiao. He just hated Mayweather. And even he was saying, like, bro, need to take 2 points away from that for that, bro. That was foul. Like, even he was saying that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where a lot of people get it confused. I'm gonna play, hold on. I'm gonna play this clip real quick, this small little clip, and then I'm gonna show you guys this clip, and then I'm gonna explain something.
Let's go.
Now, a lot of people had an issue with that. They kept on focusing on, well, the referee wasn't looking, the referee wasn't looking, the referee wasn't looking. However, bro, if you look at the fight, bro, the referee signaled them to fight. He said, let's go. He did the hand gesture and signaled them to fight, bro. He signaled the fight was on. Ortiz then comes to apologize, and Mayweather cracks him. And a lot of people didn't like Mayweather for that. They felt like it was a cheap shot, which it was, but they felt like Mayweather was the issue. To, you know, Mayweather was wrong for that and everything like that. But here's my take on it, bro. Now I got nothing but love for Victor Ortiz. We've trained at the same gym before. He came to Team Taylor's or whatnot. I like Victor Ortiz. He's a good person. But here's my thing. How are you more upset at Mayweather than you are Victor Ortiz? Because here's my question for you guys. Who started that whole issue? The whole issue started when Victor Ortiz headbutt Floyd. Now, I saw interviews where Victor Ortiz even admitted that he purposely jumped up to headbutt Floyd, which we all knew it was. He tried to say it in the interview. He tried to say it was an accident, but we all knew. And if you guys don't know, this was the famous interview with Floyd and Larry Merchant when Floyd said, HBO need to fire you because you ain't shit and you don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. And then Larry Merchant was like, I wish I was 50 years younger, I'd kick your ass. And Floyd was like, yeah, I don't care. You wouldn't do shit. That was funny as hell. But anyways, I saw a video, Victor Ortiz admitting that he did it on purpose and said because Floyd kept elbowing him. Now, I went back and watched that fight. I watched that fight a lot of times, actually. And I can see where it might have been, it was an elbow here and there. At the end of the day, it's a fight. But it wasn't a lot. And you can definitely tell it wasn't nothing intentional. It was Floyd using his shoulder and how he maneuvers with his arms and how he blocks or whatever. So it was nothing intentional. And it definitely wasn't like, he wasn't elbowing him. Definitely, it wasn't nothing. Like, if you go back and watch the fight, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, he wasn't elbowing dude really at all. It was a few times, but it was like, not even major. It was minor, and it wasn't even, you could tell it wasn't even anything intentional or anything like any tactics. It was just how Floyd maneuvers with his hands or arms or whatnot. You're in a fight. This is what happens, bro. It's not gonna just be, clean or whatever. But so I didn't really agree with I didn't really like that from Victor. And my whole thing going back, like, you have to realize, bro, Victor Ortiz initiated that whole issue. That whole issue wouldn't have happened had Victor Ortiz not headbutted Floyd. People were mad because of the way the fight ended, but in all actuality, if you're gonna criticize Floyd, my main issue with that is the fact that people were criticizing Floyd more than they were criticizing Victor Ortiz, and Victor Ortiz was the one that couldn't even keep his emotions in check. And that's just being honest, bro. I feel like it was unfair criticism. Even Dana White, I'll never forget, this was back when Dana White and Floyd were going back and forth or whatever, going at it. And even Dana White was saying like, Floyd did nothing wrong, bro. Like, the man headbutt him. Like, here's my thing, bro, right? And if you go back and watch it, bro, if you go back and watch it, like, you'll see Floyd is not even, like, Floyd is, while Victor Ortiz is trying to hug Floyd, like, he got his hand out apologizing, Floyd is looking like, yeah, I'm finna beat your ass. Like, you could just see it. But anyways, let me headbutt you, bro, and put a gash on your, you know, on your chin or whatever. And whether we in a comeback sport, I'm gonna just say in the ring, right? If I'm gonna headbutt you and put a gash on your chin, and then I'm gonna come try to hug, like, fam, it's not no hugging after that. It's not no hugging, bro. Like, fam, you just headbutt me, bro. I'm pissed. I'm trying to get mine back, bro. Like, I'm finna get mine back. And that's exactly what happened, bro. In the words of Floyd Mayweather, Victor violated and Floyd demonstrated. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought that Floyd was wrong for that, bro. I didn't like, obviously, we would have preferred it to end in a more, you know, we would have preferred it to end in a better way. But at the end of the day, bro, like, that it is what it is. Victor Ortiz but Victor Ortiz would have never had to feel the need to apologize had he wouldn't have headbutt Floyd, and Victor Ortiz wouldn't have got stopped like that. You know what I'm saying? So personally, I don't think Floyd was wrong, bro. And it was legal. I mean, it's protect yourself at all times, bro. The referee said, let's go. He did the motion. And it trips me out that a lot of people act like they didn't see that. A lot of people act like Joe Cortez just, you know what I'm saying, didn't say, let's go. Like, motion them in for the fight. Like, that's the part that trips me out the most. Like, bro, Joe Cortez motioned them to fight. Victor Ortiz came apologetic. And that's, I mean, he felt guilty, which he should have, bro. Like, that, bro, you headbutted the hell out of Floyd, bro. Like, you headbutted that man, bro. And it was on purpose. You leaped up and headbutted him and it was all out of frustration, bro. It was all out of frustration. Floyd wasn't elbowing this man, bro. The man was frustrated because he was getting picked apart. And it was a fight that he was like, not just, he was getting picked apart. He was on his way to getting picked apart. Let me just say that. He was on his way to getting picked apart. But Floyd was definitely winning the fight. And it was entertaining at that. And, you know, you just, your emotions got the better of you, and you know, did what you did. Victor Ortiz never looked good after that fight. Because Victor Ortiz looked sharp in that fight too. But he never looked sharp after that fight, bro. After his fight with Floyd, he never looked sharp again, in my opinion. He just didn't, man. Cause he went on to fight Andre Berto. No, who did he fight after Floyd? He fought Josecito Lopez. He was supposed to fight Andre Berto again, more recent than their rematch was, but something happened. I don't know if Andre Berto got injured or tested positive for something. I can't remember. I think he got injured. And then, yeah, I think Victor Ortiz ended up fighting Josecito Lopez, if I'm not mistaken. And then, because he was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez, he was on the track to fight Canelo Alvarez, and he fought Josecito Lopez, got his jaw broke, and then, didn't he come back and fight like Luis Collazo, and got stopped or quit basically in the second round? So it's just been a rocky road for Victor Ortiz after that, bro. So, and obviously Floyd went on to fight Miguel Cotto at 154, where Miguel Cotto gave him a very, very tough fight, and you know, went on to beat the likes of like guys like Canelo and Marcos Maidana, and then Pacquiao, and, you know, Andre Berto or whatever. So anyways, that's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What's your opinion on the whole fight? But what do I know?